In this video, I'm going to show you how to use another scaling tool. It's called the Content Aware Scale Tool. And Photoshop came out with these content aware tools that have been just absolutely amazing. And we'll see them as we go throughout this course. We have content aware scale and content aware fills and all kinds of other great things. But what content aware is doing is it's looking at that image and using algorithms to look at patterns and people and backgrounds and things that Photoshop recognizes that we use all the time. So let's do a demonstration to check this out. And you can follow along with the tajmahal.psd file. If I go and let's just select everything, I'm going to hit Control A or Command A. And then I go to Edit, Transform, Scale. We're going to scale along the horizontal axis, so I'm going to pick this left handle here, and I'm going to hold Shift and Alt or Shift and Option, and that's going to allow me to scale uniformly down the center. Now, as I begin using the regular scale tool, I want you to watch the people and see what's happening to them. They're basically getting thinner and thinner and thinner because we're applying a uniform scale across the whole document. And we know if we squash and stretch things that the people are going to look thinner and smaller until it almost becomes a line at one point because we're applying a uniform scale across the whole document. So I'm going to undo that, and now I want to show you what happens when we use the Content Aware Scale tool. So go to Edit and choose Content Aware Scale or Alt-Shift-Control-C on PC or Option-Shift-Command-C on Mac. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to grab this left handle. We're going to hold Shift and Alt or Shift and Option. And watch what happens now as we begin scaling this image down. You will see that it's picking up the information, it's moving the buildings, it's scaling the buildings, but the people themselves are not getting any thinner. It's actually recognizing the people in this document, and it's moving everything. You can see everything's getting squashed down, especially the building in the center, but the people themselves are not. So this content aware scale is allowing us to scale the image, and Photoshop tries to figure out, okay, what's most important, what needs to be scaled, and what needs to stay. Even the buildings themselves don't really scale down uniformly until they get to a point where they have to. But the people themselves aren't really getting smaller at all. And that's how the Content Aware tool works. It's some great tools in Photoshop. We'll look at some more later, but definitely check out the Content Aware Scale tool because it's just really cool and really fun to play with.